In a recent video, I talked about Cracker Barrel changing their logo, and talked about how minimalistic corporate logos have become over the past 5 to 10 years. In the video, I said 5 years, but it's more like 10. I'm not a fan of the trend. Everything is looking minimalist, bland, and generic. Well, I wanted to expand on that and talk about how just about everything is becoming that way. Architecture, interior design, color palettes, where just about everything is becoming beige, white, or different shades of gray. And then there's signs and logos like I mentioned in that video. It seems that this past decade, they've been trying really hard to make everything look in such a way that it won't look dated in the future. It's an impossible thing to achieve. No matter how minimalist or generic we try to make everything, in the future we'll still look back and see how dated everything is. Sterile, generic, minimalist, and unoriginal. I think what contributes to this a lot is how in the West we're experiencing a creative bankruptcy. Everything is focusing on what is the most safe and unoffensive, while changing traditional and original things to be more corporate and sterile. Sure, with our entertainment, Hollywood seems to think that adding more demographical diversity is how we achieve more originality. It's false, but it's what's for dinner. They're unwilling to take chances on hardly anything. They're banking on whatever made them money in the past, even if it's now considered bland, generic, and unoriginal, while changing the demographics, thinking it's the safe thing to do, even though it's just pissing people off. Let's take a look at food franchises, shall we? How about McDonald's? They went from this, to the current sterile minimalist incarnation. Even the new interiors of McDonald's are the same beige, white, and different shades of gray, with minimalist decor and furniture. Compare that to the 1980s. There's the old Wendy's and their sunrooms, compared to the totally boxy new Wendy's buildings. And then there's their signage. Then there's Arby's signage, the old and the new. Thankfully, there still are a few Arby's that have kept their old signs. There's Pizza Hut that used to be a nice, proper sit-down restaurant that was shaped like a hut. Now they look like this, with hardly any seating at all. Malls used to have a lot of different colors, with lots of plants and fountains. Now so many of them have taken this route. Yeah, some of the newer, expensive ones have interesting architecture. And then there's all the malls that they've updated. But it's all beige, white, and different shades of gray. Completely sterile. Popular interior decorating trends for homes are the same way. Here's an image from 2007. It still looked warm and comfortable with a little bit of color. And here's an image from 2025, sterile and bland. As I said, it's not just trying to update to look more modern. It's an attempt to avoid looking dated in the future, which again is impossible to achieve. I look forward to people getting tired of it, where we start demanding more originality and colors and interesting things. But will corporate America change their tune anytime soon? Who knows?